Hi, I'm Paul O'Connor, Product Manager for RouteMagic. RouteMagic provides a complete solution for catering operators. From sales order to invoice, RouteMagic will increase your control and management of the process, including orders, picking and packing, routing, delivery management, all with live updates so you stay in control of your operation. RouteMagic ensures that orders are swiftly and accurately booked or added as standing orders. Our client portal allows customers to manage their account with facilities to view orders, invoices and delivery notes, and includes the ability to add their own orders. Let's have a look at some of these features. You can add a sales order directly into the system. From the sales order menu, we can go through to add a new order, and we can search for our client, and once selected, we can pick the delivery point that we're going to. By looking at recent orders, and it shows all of the products that the Essex Education Authority have taken over the previous 5 weeks or 5 deliveries. And I can see those on there, and I can just go through and I can input the buying quantity. And if that's my order, I can take the order there and then, just hit the buy button at the bottom. That comes through, populates the order, and there I can just save that order, and that is all you need to do. It comes through, it's now pending approval. I can then manage the picking of those orders and also the packing. Instead of just picking into a bulk container, we can actually pick and pack each order. So that's an order which has been packed, and those orders have all been consolidated. They're all for the same route for today, and they're all been consolidated into one load order. And I can see the load order which we have created. I can view that, and it just shows me each of the frozen food totes that have been booked onto that route, and all of the products which are within those. That's all of my picking and packing has been completed. I can then go through and see on our route planner, I can come through and I can see that I now have, for route 09, I have 7 orders which are due to be delivered. I can drop onto each one and I can see the delivery address details of where it's got to go to. I can click into it and it tells me what's actually on that order. On this one to Colne Community, it's two different totes with these products within each container. I can view on the map where there's routes to go to. It will show me the route. I can see the stop names, and if I'm happy with that, I can accept it, or I can use the optimizer to actually come through, and it will optimize and schedule that journey plan into the most efficient route. It will give me the arrival time that I'm going to be at each individual authority school. As I go through there, I again can view on the map, and you'll see that the map now, if I'm happy with that route, I can save the route on here. The other information which I have regarding this particular journey, it can tell me the vehicle I'm taking and how large that vehicle is. At the moment, it's telling me I have a slight overcapacity, but I can validate whether all of those containers physically will fit onto there. So it says 9, but I've got 11, but I'm within my weight allowance. And that will then be the plan which is available to download to our driver. And then I can track the driver's performance through our route monitor to actually see where the driver is at any time. I can view on a map. In addition to managing the customer and the customer's orders from our office, we're able to give, through our client portal, the customer access to their own data. So if I log on here as Essex, I can log on and I can see the status of all of my sales orders. I can see and create new orders, so I can just go through, and again, in exactly the same way as the office are able to take an order, I can input as a customer an order directly onto the system. In exactly the same way, view my recent orders. Once loaded and dispatched, drivers are able to preview their route and get final mile directions and can see customer specific notes and messages. If permitted, drivers can amend delivery quantities and change future orders, saving valuable admin time in the office. All the time, the driver's location is traced and transactions update the office server in real time. The driver for this route has now logged onto his handheld. He's completed his vehicle inspection and is about to go through the loading of the stock on his van. So we can see in the back office that he has already gone through. He logged on and downloaded his route at a certain time. It's signified there in green. We can see that he's completed his vehicle inspection. Had there been any issues with the vehicle inspection, it would email that through to the transport manager. So as the driver completes the loading of his vehicle, you can go through here. We're partly loaded on here. We've loaded 9 of the 11 totes, and he can either select manually and tick the box, or he's able to scan, add that barcode on. You can see there he has a green flash to confirm it's been loaded. Come back through there, you can see everything has now been loaded, and he's able to confirm that he has the correct goods on his vehicle and close through from there. The driver has a customer list which he's going to go through the service. At any time he can look and see where he's actually got to go on his journey, and it will show all of his stops displayed there on the screen. So these are my deliveries today. I go through, I come through to the first delivery, and it's giving me a message on here that I'm to head straight to the kitchen. That's my instruction as I go through to here. I can, if I'm not certain where I have to go to, I can view on a map, and it will give me final mile drive directions. If I just come back from here, go through to next, it's just saying that at Warren Junior School I'm deliver package 22, and again I can either tick the box or I can elect to scan, and if it confirms the delivery. I can make any amendments to the quantity. I can confirm. It comes through, and there's my delivery package to be authorized. I can, if I need, take a photograph to add a photograph to the proof of delivery, and it gives me the confirmation there in green. I can add any notes in there, and I can just go through and I can capture the signature of the customer. And everything's confirmed. Just go through and I can confirm that as a delivery to that customer. And once I've hit confirm, it's going to update the office system, and it will also email a proof of delivery slip through to the customer. It comes through, indicates on here that that call has been completed. If I go through to my next school here, I have the same instructions, I have the same options here, but what I am able to look at is if they have a query over an order for next week, I can go through and I can view that order. It will come up, and I'm able to make amendments as the driver to that order, and those amendments will go through and be confirmed that this order for the 9th, instead of 24, I actually want 30. And I can confirm that, and that will then save and update that customer. And I can come back through and just complete today's delivery in exactly the same way, either by scanning or just by ticking and confirming I've selected the right freezer bag for that particular organization, confirm, and it brings me back through. And again, I can say, get my delivery signature, get my name, and just confirm. And here it's telling me that for every visit I have to Essex, it's forcing the camera to be used, and updates now allows me to confirm as I have that. So these two sales have been completed, or deliveries have been completed on here. If I come back through to the office system and just refresh this screen, you'll see here that these have been updated with the delivery details. I can preview on here the report, and it shows me the fact that I've delivered the correct barcode, container, and I can see the image, which is more likely to be either their own delivery reference, or it could be the location that I've left the goods in. That's all happy. I can go through to there and I would continue through my journey. At any stage, I can show on the map where the driver is, so I can see the driver's location. I can see where he's actually been through to complete the deliveries, and it will also compare his physical route against the planned route that you have for him. Thank you for viewing this short introduction to RouteMagic. If you'd like further information, please contact your local office.